What's going on, guys? Welcome to a very exciting live stream I have for you guys. First, let's add CBK. Don't want to keep him waiting, but I will go through the chat. What's up, Cobra Kai Farm? Bonsai Melissa, I'm good. How are you? My Theory, Season 6, Part 2. Johnny did say he was tired of the Miyagi-Do way and didn't believe in Miyagi anyway. Maybe Kwon got disqualified and or Terry came back in with another student to beat Kwon. I don't know where they're getting this from. And a theory, Johnny going to get Cobra Kai in Part 2 because Terry Miyagi-Do. My theory, Kenny could attend Sagatake in Part 2 to beat Cobra Kai. So there's a leak photo of Kenny Sagatake Part 2. What's up, Tristan? He was here, but then he left. What's up, Underground? My summer's pretty good. Thank you. One of the creators already tweeted about the leak stuff. Yeah, see, they come prepared for this. They shoot alternate scenes, so those leaks probably hold no weight because they filmed an alternate scene of Sam winning the Season 4 All Valley. So, don't always believe the leaks. So they could be tricking people. Can't wait to hear World's thoughts on Part 1. This is going to be a great stream. Yeah, we will get to that later, but we got to start with the boys first, which we got Tristan. He's back.
What's up, Tristan?
I gave Part 1 8 out of 10. Yeah, me too. I'd say like an 8 out of 10. Tori betraying Miyagi-Do, didn't see that coming. It's not really a betrayal because she's not doing it against them. She's doing it for herself. But yeah. What's up, Jim Tim? Mr. Miyagi Paw threw me out of field. All right. And Jim Tim, my opinion, Scene 6 Part 1 is a 7.3 out of 10. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, let's start off with that boys finale. That finale was a 10 out of 10. I don't give a crap what anybody says. That finale was so freaking good. And
I'm back. Yeah.
I was just saying the Season 4 finale, 10 out of 10 for me. That was so
I loved it.
Good.
I would say this so far, if we had to be honest, it is the weakest season, but I love it.
Yes, but I think, for it being the weakest season, it had a really good ending.
Yeah. It's I like it way more than the Season 3 finale.
So, start off, the episode opens up with, the news station, and they make a bunch of January 6th references. If you know, you know. And they actually had to put a disclaimer out on this episode saying, like, hey, like, we did not make any references to the Trump stuff. Like, we had no idea this was going to happen. This episode was written way before that.
Yeah.
So they had to put a disclaimer out there. And I want to get this comment quickly out of the way. There's no way Kreese did that. He's not freaking Homelander.
I hate that theory.
There's no way he would do that to Tori. Like, he's not that petty.
He's not that kind of evil.
If he did, that would ruin his entire character, and he would deserve to die.
He better freaking get like the worst death ever possible.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, and it would kind of ruin the show for me a little bit. But anyways, so we had a lot of good stuff in this episode. Obviously, you have the shapeshifter posing as Starlight, and Huey slowly starts to catch on.
Feel bad for you.
She, wiped all the evidence that he had on Newman, so they had no leverage over her.
Yeah.
And you had Butcher battling with Kessler, which is all in his head, basically trying to say you should release the virus, because Yeah, because like because he did pass out in the previous episode, and he's in the hospital, and he was like, he's starting to die, and he's like, looks like you're gonna die, and Homelander gets to live, and he's like, why don't you just fuck off and let me die, please? And
Yeah, he just wants to die peacefully.
and like one of my favorite characters comes in, Grace Mallory, and like he's like, oh, thank you for doing this for me. She's like, I'm not doing any of this for you, because she was still pissed off at him. He's like, all right, fair enough. And it's like, all right, we got work to do. So they had to get Ryan over there, and then cut to Homelander. He finds the picture of Butcher and Rebecca in Ryan's backpack.
Yeah, that pissed him off.
And he just freaking loses it. Like, he goes berserk and just lasers the whole room.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck when I first saw this thing.
And like, he was, furious. He's like, I'm your father, not
I was
him.
like, is he gonna fight his own son right now? Like,
yeah. Yeah, he's like, Ryan, and he's like ordering his son. He's like, get over here. That's an order. Like it was like it. Like, he was freaking pissed. And then
Ryan was almost gonna be on our side until later.
And then we see the location where Starlight's being held captive, and the shapeshifter person like has her on water bottles and Lunchables.
Yeah.
Basically, like, gets in Starlight's head, and like, she can read minds too. And she's saying like, oh, why would I kill your mother? She's all the way in Sedona. She's like, get the frick out of my head. Like, and, like one of my biggest gripes with this season was Starlight's arc. I just wasn't a fan of like her identity crisis storyline. Yeah. Like, it was kind of.
I almost liked that at the beginning, but I just stopped liking it.
Yeah, like she was just kind of like, she was doing stuff that was unlikable. Like, she was getting mad at people over stuff that like wasn't even in their control.
Oh yeah, like she gets mad at Huey about
Yeah,
he
like
didn't know at first. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, like she was getting mad at Huey over like the stupidest stuff throughout the.
Like, I understand, like she was like captured for 10 days, and she's just probably not in the right headspace. But like, that's not his fault. He didn't know. So,
yeah, obviously, and the shifter pretty much like rubs it in her face, like, oh, we did this, we did that. Oh, I proposed to him. Oh, it was so awesome, and blah blah blah. Like, just slowly getting under her skin, every way possible. So she goes off to like enact her plan to kill Singer, and one of the craziest moments that I did not see coming. Homelander outs Newman as a soup.
Oh yeah,
on live TV.
He like lasered her, and she didn't get affected by it at all.
Yeah, like he lasered her, and she was able to heal herself, and like the secret was out, and then they have like this big argument, and Homelander has to get rid of most of his company at Vought because they know like all these secrets and stuff, and like they can use that to like expose their dark secrets to the public and stuff like that. So he goes to Ashley and says like, hey, I need you to put a list together of, like these people, see who we need to get rid of, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then walks off. And obviously you see Ryan visiting Butcher, which I also wasn't a fan of that this season. Like, he kind of just flip-flops back and forth. Like,
I know, like you can see he's like almost on Butcher's side, and then he's on Homelander's side. Like, I get it. It's supposed to be conflict. It's supposed to be like, he's really like torn because that's his father, but then he really cares about Butcher because his mom. So it's like,
yeah. So he's kind of like, just like one episode he's on Homelander's side, and another episode he's on Butcher's side. I'm like, dude, you got to pick a side.
I think he would be fully on Butcher's side after what Homelander almost kind of threatened him.
Yeah, and they got obviously like they go to Singer, and they have to protect him and make sure like he's okay and stuff like that. But little do they know, Annie's the shifter.
Yeah.
And Huey starts to put the pieces together like, oh shit, it's Annie. because when she says like it feels like a furnace in here, he remembers that's exactly what the shifter said.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this.
And he's noticing how different she's acted. Like, Starlight proposing to him, and like her wearing like a weird dress.
Yeah, like that's not her. Like, I bet he was weirded out when he first saw that, but he didn't obviously think that at first. But then, like,
and then like he started to notice like all the things that she's been doing, and like she's like, she usually doesn't do this, and then he realizes like, oh shit, it's her. And the tension was like getting there, like she noticed that Huey's facial expressions, him gripping the water, and like doing the thing with his hand when he's like stressed out and stuff. And when he finally hits the hole in one, that's when she attacks. And they have to get him out of there. And the real Starlight, comes out of nowhere and tackles her, and then pretty much, chokes her to death.
Yeah.
And, Newman gets on the phone with Homelander, says, like, your assassin failed and stuff. And Homelander basically, like, threatens her and saying, like, I will torture your daughter, and I will send a piece of her to you every freaking day. Like, this dude does not care. Like,
he's so evil, dude. He needs to go.
Like, holy crap. And that's what made, Newman finally, like, snap and, like,
be like, I can't be with him anymore. I can't like be on his side.
Yeah, and like go to Huey for help. And she's like, as bad as she's been, she's always sort of cared for Huey in a way,
like,
for some
she's
reason.
Like always have like she's always had some conflict in her.
Like she's always like she's always had a soft spot for Huey for some reason. Like she could have popped his head at any time she wanted to, but she didn't for some reason.
Remember when you put the acid on her? She didn't even kill him.
She's like, are you kidding me?
Like, she was more annoyed than she was actually mad.
Yeah, so, and she even threatened him. She threatened to, like, kill people that he knew and loved and stuff like that. And, she was, one of my favorite characters in the show.
Becoming one of my favorites. I didn't really care about it before, and after this season, she's been one of my standout.
And, like, there's some moments where, like, you just hate her, and then there's other moments where you feel bad for her, where, like, oh, she's just trying to protect her daughter, and, stuff like that. And so she finally sides with Huey, and, like, the part I was not a fan of was Starlight just lashing out at Huey. I'm like, it's not his fault. They look exactly like
he looks exactly like, I get it. Like, she's not in the right state of mind. She just got captured. But, like, come on, it wasn't his fault. He thought it was you.
She's like, oh, so you did bang her. How many times? Less than 20?
Like, he thought it was you.
Oh, my gosh.
He literally just thought it was you. He didn't.
Like, she looked identical to her.
She was pretty much you. You just had different mannerisms.
Yeah. And, then obviously, like, you have that, conversation between, Ryan, Butcher, and Grace, and then Grace starts panicking, and she, decides to tell Ryan the truth, and
about all the bad stuff.
He's like, no, don't, no, not now, don't do it now. And it was a lot to take in for Ryan because it's his dad, and
I thought he already knew he was kind of a bad person, but maybe
and then like just hearing like the horrible things that he did to people, and like to his to his mom.
Yeah, he now knows how he was born. Yeah.
So like the look on, like the look on his face, like you can feel bad. You can't help but feel bad for the kid.
Yeah, and he's taking all this stuff in. He doesn't know how to feel.
And like he just like and then like he freaks out, like, oh, so you want to use me as a weapon to kill my dad, basically.
Yeah.
And that's when things took a turn for the worst in that scene. And here's where Grace went wrong. She said, look, like, you're in a facility.
She shouldn't have said that.
I could fill this room with halothane and everyone goes to sleep, but I don't want to do that. Instead of telling him that, actually do that instead of telling him that you're going to do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
Because then that's going to put him on guard, and he wouldn't expect it. And like Butcher's like, no, that's not what it is at all. And he said like, we're not gonna be able to talk this out again because he knew he was running out of time.
Yeah.
And obviously like before Grace can even hit the button, like he
just pushes
her out of his way, and he unfortunately kills her, which hurt me because she was one of my favorite characters.
I don't know if he feels bad because it didn't seem like he felt bad, but also he didn't mean to kill her at all.
Yeah, like he didn't mean to do it, but like
it didn't seem like he cared that much as he would think.
Yeah, like I didn't see any remorse in him whatsoever, but and
he's gonna be on his dad's side now.
That was sad to see, and
he was almost gonna be on their side, but she put all that stuff on him now.
And this is when Butcher, lets Joe Kessler take over. That's the final nail in the coffin.
Ryan was holding him back from like going full on superhero Supes genocide like that. That was holding him back.
Yeah, and now he's gonna let Joe Kessler take over, and which brings us to Frenchie having the virus ready, and them making a deal with Newman, like basically like her like saying that she'll help them take down Vought and Homelander and that she owes him a lot. But of course, as soon as you hear the word "oi," you knew she was gonna die.
Yeah, she's like he's killing everybody. He's gonna kill every super.
Like as soon as he comes in and he looks 10 years younger, you know that Butcher's not in control. Kessler is, and
he's all smiling too. He's like
that smile. He's like no deals, and we finally get to see his powers.
Tentacles inside.
Tentacles come out and just rip her in half. Which this did make me sad because Newman was one of my favorite characters.
I wanted her to team up with us, like the boys. I wanted.
Yeah, and the actress did a great job playing the character, so it's really sad to see her go. I was hoping they would save her for season 5 since it's the last season, but this is her send off, and I felt bad for her daughter in a way because that was her mom, and
I'm really glad Butcher didn't kill her though.
Now she's gone, and he takes the virus, walks off with it. And he's like, by the way, you're all fucking welcome. Like, oh my gosh.
But dude, it's pretty much Venom with the same God.
And then like Homelander's kind of just like sitting there watching the TV, and then he gets the revelation that Newman is dead, and he's like, God damn it. And Sage comes out of nowhere, which I was surprised because I thought,
she would have wanted to team up with him.
But she still went through with the plan, and she said, this always was the plan. Like, Newman's smart and stuff, but like her, her ego might have been a problem. So somehow she got footage of Singer saying, if you killed Newman like I asked you to, we wouldn't be in this situation. She gets that leaked out, and he gets arrested.
Oh, yeah.
So he's out of the way, and Newman's out of the way. So they have a new president in order, and he wants to, give full authority to like Homelander, and she gets him on the phone, and he basically, takes over America, and obviously like the Vought agents are after the boys group because made it look like they were involved with her death, which technically it's true.
Technically are, because they're pretty much the leader killed her.
Butcher killed her, and they were there. So now they're on the run, and we see Kumiko and Frenchie get together, which is really weird because I thought they were together since season 3.
I thought they were together after season 3, and then
so I thought that was like, I was just confused by that.
I was like, oh, finally you guys get together.
I was like, wait, he's dating a guy. Like, I just was not a fan of that storyline earlier on in the season, so it was good to see them get together.
Because I was like, I thought we were supposed to put Kumiko and then him together. I was like, what is going on?
And then like we finally get to see her talk when Frenchie gets brainwashed by Kate, and she, makes him walk into the truck, and she's like screaming no.
He finally speaks. She says a word.
That was cool to see.
Yeah.
MM gets captured by that sausage dude. I was like, ew, not again.
Love sausage. Yeah, God.
I was like, ew, not again.
Oh God, MM, he's running into that dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, and he always goes after MM, dude. Oh my God.
Leave him alone.
Like, leave him alone. He's not interested.
No.
Who else do they get? They got Kimiko and they got Huey, but Starlight got away.
Yeah, she can.
And we saw that like bald person that was
forgot her name, but I remember she was in season 2.
Yes, season 2, super powerful. So it was crazy seeing her again. So only Starlight and Butcher got away.
Yeah, she flew away.
So those are the only 2 members of the boys group that actually got away.
Yeah,
and we get that huge reveal. Mr. Jensen Ackles is reprising his role as Soldier Boy for season 5. This post-credit scene got me so freaking hyped.
I was like, where has he been? I thought he was going to come in this season.
Like, finally, I've been waiting so long.
Like, they're like, we got to wait for like the last season to bring him back.
And like, Homelander's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And he's like, this whole time he's been in here because he thought he was dead. And, this brings us to like some season 5 predictions. Because like Homelander looked like he was about to cry when he saw him because like I think he's torn because Soldier Boy almost killed him 3 times.
Yeah, he didn't mind killing him. He didn't care about him.
But at the same time, he is his father, and
he wants a father. Actually, he wants a crew.
And like that's all he's wanted in life was his father, and he knows what it's like to be locked up against your will and stuff like that. So I think it's most likely he's going to release him and try to get him on his side and like show him like, hey, like I took over America, like we can, like we can.
I think they're going to team up together for a bit.
And like I've seen a lot of theories go around, and like a popular theory is that Kate brainwashes Soldier Boy.
Oh yeah, so he can get him on his side.
Because like if you watch Gen V, there was like an episode where like the other characters were trapped inside of Kate's head, and Soldier Boy makes an appearance, and they revealed that she had a huge crush on him when she was younger. She had a huge crush on him, so she could brainwash him into like having a close connection with her as well. Which I hope that doesn't happen. I actually hope Soldier Boy goes rogue and goes after like everybody because
I just feel for a bit he's going to team up with Homelander for some reason.
Yeah, he's probably, even though he has no respect for Homelander, it's still very possible that he sides with Homelander
because he's going to break him out.
Because I don't see him siding with Butcher again.
Oh hell no! Because he stopped him from like literally doing something Butcher wanted him to do.
And like Butcher realizing that Soldier Boy's back, he's like, do I use the virus or do I use Soldier Boy's radioactive blast? Because his blast takes away
powers. I forgot about the blast. Yeah.
And another thing I want to point out is now that Homelander knows Soldier Boy's alive, don't you think he's going to think, wait, if he's alive, shouldn't Maeve be alive too? Because she survived the blast as well.
Oh, no, yeah, she's alive.
She just doesn't have her powers anymore. So that could be a problem as well. And the showrunner said, like, the series isn't going to end without Maeve making another appearance.
Yeah.
So I do think he shows up in season 5. And like how she could get her powers back, we saw it with Kimiko in season 3.
Give her some compound V.
Kimiko lost her powers because she got hit by Soldier Boy, and she was fine with it at first. But then, like, she realized she couldn't protect Frenchie, so she asked Starlight to get compound V from Vought so she can get her powers back, and she can, save Frenchie, but or help him out. So I do think it's possible that Maeve gets a hold of Compound V and gets her powers back, which another thing I forgot to mention. Ashley took Compound V because
her name she did. I forgot about.
Her name got on the list, so she panicked.
Fuck! I need to protect myself.
And got Compound V, and like it did affect her, but we don't know what her powers.
I wonder what it is.
So I'm very curious. Another thing I didn't touch upon: A-Train didn't appear at all in this episode.
Yeah, I thought he was going to appear at least once. Then he actually really ran away.
And the episode opens up with his movie getting canceled, so we all know why.
Yeah.
So I think he didn't show up because they want to save him for season 5, since it is the last.
I'm glad. I really thought he was actually going to die.
I was certain that he was going to die in this episode.
Homelander's going to freaking tear him apart or something, or laser him.
Yeah. So I thought he was going to die, but he gets away. So we probably will see him in season 5, and I do think he will side with the boys.
Yeah, he's for sure going to side with us. He already did. He pretty much helped us out.
Which he could help them break out of whatever prison they're going to end up in.
And the Seven are not going to want to team up with him. He literally attacked the Deep and stuff, so he's not going to.
Yeah, so that was funny. But yeah, season 5. Now, the actor who plays Butcher confirmed that it will not be here until 2026 because they got to do.
I was hoping 2025.
The reason is they got to do Gen V season 2 first, and that is going to be just like season 1 was, the bridge between season 3 and season 4. Season 2.
I wonder how much they're going to tie Gen V season 2 until season 5.
Yeah, because at the end of season 1, some of the characters were trapped in this hospital, which I'm wondering how that's going to work because one of the actors died in a motorcycle crash. And he was a main character, so I don't know how they're going to handle that.
They'll probably just say his character died off screen or something.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's an unfortunate situation. R.I.P. to him. He died way too young too. He was 26 or something.
Yeah.
So really sad. But definitely looking forward to this next season. And one of the main theories I've seen around is Homelander kills the president so he can become president and basically take over, America and have in
the comics he does kill the president. I don't remember him becoming the president, but he does kill the president.
Yeah. And which I never read the comics, but I heard they were terrible.
Yeah, no, they're terrible. But I've seen the ending of it. I think they're kind of tie that in pretty much. So.
Yeah, and I think it's probably likely that Butcher is going to release the virus. That looks like a given now because obviously Kessler took over his mind. They drove off, so
he's got the virus and he's got freaking powers. So he's good.
Yeah, so he's in a mindset where he just does not care anymore. Gen V is Gen V's in between season 3 and season 4.
Yeah, it came out before season 4.
Yeah, so it came out in the fall 2023. I liked it for a spinoff. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I do the main show. But
I still need to watch it. It's just I didn't.
Yeah, they have some nice characters though. But we'll see what happens in Gen V season 2. The main character, the girl lead, her powers are pretty much identical to Newman, except she doesn't pop heads though. She has blood powers, so she can.
She can manipulate blood.
So there's a theory that she appears in season 5, and if the virus gets too out of control, she can actually, use her blood powers to extract the virus out of soups and stop them from dying, which could happen.
Yeah.
But we got to get that final showdown between Butcher and Homelander.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see who kills Homelander because a lot of people think it's gonna be Ryan, and a lot of people think it's gonna be Butcher.
I think it's gonna be Butcher. He wants to kill him. It's them two. They're the two main characters, and he wants to kill him the most.
and I still think it's a possibility that ends up being Soldier Boy, or Soldier Boy plays a role in Homelander's death.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because
maybe
he still
every
has
single
that,
boy, all the boys, and they're gonna all team up.
Still has because he has that radioactive blast, and it's strong enough to take away Homelander's powers. That's why he was so scared of him in season 3, because he was afraid he was going to lose his powers.
It took away May's powers,
and like if he loses his powers, he'll become the one thing that he hates: human.
Yeah,
like he hates humans. Like, even though they love him to death, he hates them.
Yeah, he sees them as inferior to him.
Yeah,
but he wants their attention. He wants,
and he wants to take over the country and spread soup supremacy.
Yeah.
And the problem with the virus is in order to kill Homelander with it, it'll be way too strong and it'll become airborne. And literally every soup will die. Like Ryan, Starlight, Kimiko.
Yeah.
He
wants to kill all soups, but he actually left Starlight and Kimiko alive. Okay.
Which I think he likes Kimiko. He doesn't like Starlight, but
I'm surprised he didn't kill her.
He would still feel guilty if he got Starlight killed because of how much maybe he
still has that goodness in him that he didn't kill.
Yeah.
Even though they have
because you've seen the way Starlight and Butcher interact, they hate each other. They do not like each other.
But he respects her enough not to kill her because he weak.
Yeah. So, and
they've been wanting to kill Newman for a while, so he had no problem taking her.
And she does not like him at all.
They've been wanting to kill Newman, so he had no problem taking her.
Yeah. And then I think it is possible that Butcher may end up killing Ryan because he feels like he has to. In a situation where he's too far off the deep end and it's too late and he's too much like Homelander, and that would be pretty sad because that's the one thing Rebecca didn't want.
Yeah,
and
she didn't want him to turn to another Homelander.
Yeah, and I do think Butcher's gonna die as well because
he's gonna die too.
Because he's slowly dying from the poisoning from Temp V because he took too much of it.
I wonder if he got healed from it though.
Yeah, it is possible, but I still think it's most likely that the show's going to end with both Homelander and Butcher dying.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
It just seems inevitable, and because
they die together.
As much as I love Soldier Boy because of Jensen Ackles, Butcher and Homelander hold this show together.
They're the two main characters, and they literally have almost similar
I do think they'll keep Soldier Boy alive because Jensen Ackles and the showrunner have talked about doing potential spin-offs, and I think that'd be cool. So I think they'll keep his character alive. But even when the show ends, they still have a bunch of spin-offs planned out, and they're kind of becoming the thing that they're making fun of.
Having too much spin-offs.
A cinematic universe of their own. So,
isn't that what they were making fun of? For Marvel or DC?
But it is.
As long as it's good, then I'm okay with it.
But it is. But I still think the show as a whole really good. I do think this is the weakest season, but I do believe it has some of my favorite moments.
I was debating whether season 2 or this was the weakest. I would say this because it was you could tell it was a filler season, even though it's so good.
I actually really like season 2 because I love the how emotional season 2 gets, especially when Rebecca dies. That hits hard. You can't help but feel bad for Butcher because he thought she was dead for all these years, and then when
he's the reason he's been trying to fight all these soups and trying to kill him.
when he gets her back, she dies. It's so sad.
She was literally his reason why he was doing all this.
Yeah, and the way she goes out and she's he promises her that he'll protect Ryan and not let him become like his dad.
Yeah.
And, it's really sad. I do think another theory is, I think, because after we got the the reveal that Kessler is just in his head, an illusion.
Yeah.
We didn't see Rebecca after that. She did not show up at all.
I thought she would show up again and be like, "What are you doing?"
So I think it's possible that in season 5 she pops back up again, saying like, "This is wrong. You need to stop this."
Yeah, like, especially if he tries to kill Ryan. Yeah, like.
So I think it's very possible, but I'm excited to see the final season. Won't get it for 2 years, but that's all right because it is the last season. So
hey, I have to wait for 2 years for season 4. I watched season.
Yeah, I didn't have to wait as long because I didn't start watching it until the fall.
Season 3 is when I actually got into it. Like that's something. I need to watch the show. I need to watch the show
because like season 3 was like newest at the time, but I started with season 1, and season 1 is really good.
Yeah, I say season 1 and season 3 are my 2 favorite seasons. Those are like I go.
So So I like all the seasons in their own way, but I would say for me, season 3, because obviously, like I think it has some of the best fight scenes, and
every time I got season 3 as my favorite.
And, Jensen Ackles is the man.
Soldier Boy, and seeing Butcher fight Homelander, just that puts it up.
And then like I'm constantly back and forth with seasons 1 and 2 because there's stuff about those seasons that I love.
It's my second least favorite, but it's still really good.
And like season 2 had like some of my favorite episodes. Like it had some of my favorite moments where like he's like, "William, what a surprise!"
I love that scene.
That scene was hilarious. And season 1 for its nostalgia, like this is where it started and all that.
I love the freaking beginning of that season.
Yeah.
Show. Yeah.
And then like obviously like season 4 has its own good moments. But yeah, without further ado, we will switch to Strike First, Strike Hard, No Mercy. Cobra Kai. Let me get the wallpaper up. There we go. All righty. I have to put the link in the chat because Melissa's been waiting for 30 minutes. But I'll put link in the chat for Melissa. So let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Yeah, he is a good villain. I think he's one of the best villains of all time.
Yeah, he's top. Like, in my opinion, he's top 4.
Because like as you watch the show, he gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and he crosses lines, and nobody else would. Like,
even though they show the reason why he is the way he is, we still don't sympathize with him. Like, I understand why he is. Like, he's just.
You can understand why.
Yeah.
He is the way he is, but it doesn't justify it.
Like it almost makes you feel bad for him, but then the shit he does, you're like, he's too far down.
Like
maybe another universe, he would be good. But
Kreese cares for Tori. No way. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't believe that Kreese kills mom's theory either, but I do find it suspicious community that Tori's mom died the same day. Yeah. It is a coincidence.
Yeah, why would Kreese do that, dude? Why the hell would he go and kill her? Like, she never did anything.
If he did that, I would lose all respect for him.
Like, his mom never did anything to him. Why the hell would he kill her?
Yeah. The main reason why I don't buy the theory is that I don't think Kreese would know how to make. Yeah. Because, like, how do you freaking cause a blood clot? Like obviously the theory is like he took snake venom and put it in the pasta. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Well, why would he do that? Like,
and how would he even sneak in the apartment without being noticed? He's a 70-year-old man. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. His mom, her mom would see that.
I finished it today. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense to me. I heard one theory that Silver was involved. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
But
he really got
I don't even think Silver would go that far.
Yeah, like he didn't like have like a big problem with Tori like that, in my opinion.
Yeah, like he wanted to keep Tori around, but what's up, Melissa?
Hey, Melissa.
Where did
I can't stay for too long.
All right.
I can't stay for too long. I just want to give my thoughts.
All right, go ahead.
I thought part 1 was pretty good. I really did. There had some disappointing moments, but I mean, all in all, it was still a pretty good part. I hated the part though at the end where they had Tori join. I get it in my heart, but like I just can't wrap my head around it. I just can't wrap my head around her being back with Kreese. What about you, World?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it twice, so the first time I watched it, I was, pissed off. I was furious.
Yeah, I mean,
Second time I watched, but the second time I watched it, I was just heartbroken. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like I get it. She thinks she's doing this for her mom.
Yes, like the Kreese part, I get it. I understand he did a lot for her.
Yeah,
but he's sided with the girl who broke your hand.
Yeah, why would she want to go back to that dojo that had Kim in it?
Kreese had to have a discussion with Kim, to make that for her to allow Tori to be on their side. Like that had to be.
Because she didn't even like her. She never thought of her as a good leader.
Like she did not like Tori. She had no respect for Tori. Tori didn't like her. She didn't like her methods and stuff like that. So that part doesn't make sense to me.
And also, like, I guess she has a relationship with Kreese, but she only had like one scene with Kreese where he talked to her about it. He never like really manipulated her.
The thing is, all it took was one line for her to get her back. Like he said, like push comes to shove, you're gonna be second fiddle to their daughter, and then Tori says an identical line when she's trying to convince them to let her fight.
I mean, I know that this wasn't personal. I get it, but do you think that this is gonna put her and Sam at odds again?
It is possible. I mean, anything's possible at this point, but I think this gives Sam a motive to win the tournament because I don't think she's going to be fighting I'm going to get back at Tori for this now.
Yeah, she's they're fighting. They were friends now.
She's going to be fighting to get her friend back. Because if you look at her reaction, even All Valley said this, which shout out to him.
Yeah.
If you look at her reaction, she doesn't even look that mad. She just looks sad. I just lost my friend. I
too said that Sam would be fighting, for Tori in that tournament.
Yeah, and I still believe Robbie and Sam should win, and I think now it's more personal for Robbie because they have his girl over there. So now he's going to be, on rage amp as well. And a lot of people are saying, oh, he's going to lose because he's going to be too distracted because, the Tori being on their side is going to fuck with his head. Yes, it's going to fuck with his head, but that's going to motivate him.
He might motivate him in a positive way to make sure he wins.
Yeah. And, he's going to be, fighting for her in a way because, he was struggling against Miguel. But as soon as she showed up, that's what pushed him
3 straight points
to get that dub, So I think he's going to be fighting for his woman in a way.
Yeah.
It's just really sad because things were finally.
I get it, but
things were finally going good. She was finally happy, and then that has to happen, and then it just has to fuck everything up. It's just the thing is a lot of people are thinking that Tori might win the second attack. I'm like, nah, her head is way too fucked up right now. She's not gonna have good judgment.
It's gonna be the reason she loses probably.
What do you think of the Sam and Tori friendship thing that they had going? I mean, in part 1, what do you think of that?
People thought it was rushed, but I actually
really liked it. I know a lot of people complained that it was rushed. They didn't build up to it. Yes, that is a fair argument, but you cannot lie. That scene was beautiful.
You cannot lie. You got emotional.
Just seeing Sam embrace her in a hug, that was I did not see that.
It was so heartwarming that I got a little emotional seeing.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. When I saw it, just when I saw the beginning of the first episode, I was like, okay, maybe they're kind of rushing things a little bit. But it's when I saw this scene
way too fast. I was okay.
When I saw this scene, I was it's okay. I mean, I think they might be rushing it a little bit, but I still think this is beautiful. I think this is a beautiful scene, and now I'm starting to wonder if they should have done it at all because of how it ended.
Yeah, I mean, Chosen One had a good point on his stream earlier today. He said maybe the reason they're rushing some stuff is they have more in store for the next 2 parts, which he did say you'd think with 15 episodes things wouldn't be as rushed, but maybe they're just trying to get to more stuff. But I can understand the argument. But you know,
yeah, I mean,
you know, I'll admit it is biased. It is biasness on my part. I just
I just really like the scene.
It may be rushed, but I don't care. I freaking loved it.
I don't care. I don't
they
care.
wrote it perfectly.
I liked it.
And
listen,
like,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't care.
Like it's just beautiful acting from Marion Payton.
Yeah.
Like
they just wrote it so good that I didn't even care if it. Like,
and Ralph directed that episode really well.
Yeah, and like I said, if they ever wound up making them friends, I wouldn't care. I'd be happy with it. I meant that. I meant that truly. I absolutely.
They were technically already friends to that.
Yeah, it's just I never said no to them being friends. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I said that too. I said, like, you might have to change one of the characters to like be more like the other person, but they really didn't have to do that, you know.
Yeah. But it's like even though like you don't know if they'll even be friends. So you still don't know if they'll ever be like friends now because it's like Tori's now in Cobra Kai, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know if like she has even a problem with Sam right now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything against. I don't think it's anything against Sam because
although now that she's with Kreese may manipulate her into thinking that.
She might be past that though. Like she might like
I don't know.
be strong enough to.
Maybe she might feel to be like, well, see, your freaking parents were just I was just playing psychophilic to your parents again. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't. It's just with her. I'd say if she was in the right headspace, I would agree with you. But she's not in the right headspace right now. So I mean, look how she was acting towards Sam in that, in that fight. Like if Daniel hadn't stopped her,
she was gonna hurt her back.
Yeah, like and Sam looked terrified. She's like, "What the fuck did I do? We just made up."
Like, I thought we just made up. Like, you still mad at me or something?
You noticed that music was playing. That old the music at the that they had in the All Valley when they were having the flashbacks of the season 3 and season 2 fight.
Yeah, she's confused. Like, what the fuck did I do? I don't understand.
Yeah, I thought we were friends.
And then, like, when she screams at the top of her lungs, then, like, it hits Sam, like, oh, that's what's, okay. I didn't know. And she's, which respect to Sam for, like, saying, like, look, I want to fight too, but this isn't right. Like, you need time to grieve.
Yeah. Right. They could have done this another day.
Right. I mean, I wish somebody had I wish Robbie had gone after Tori.
I'm like, dude, that's your freaking girlfriend, dude. Like, go after her.
Or Sam. I mean, or
Sam. Devin should have done it too. Like,
I mean, I guess I can understand Sam because I don't think like Tori was in like I think Tori might have like attacked Sam at that point if she'd have gone after her. Like,
and there's another thing I want to bring up. Johnny, can you shut up? Like, you were being an idiot. Like, he just made that situation worse for no reason. Like, he's like, oh, are you sure you're not taking sides? I'm like, that's what made it worse. That basically, like, was a nail in the coffin. Like, all right, that's it. I'm leaving. Like, if Johnny kept his mouth shut, I think they could have, like, talked her down and, like, convinced her, like, this has nothing to do with, like, picking sides and stuff. We just don't, because like you can tell Amanda and Daniel genuinely cared about her and felt bad for her, and they did not want her to do something that she would regret again. And of course Johnny had to make it about him and saying like she was working through it. When my mom died, I wanted to fight on the mat for 3 rounds.
Sam to do that.
I'm like, I understand your point, Johnny, but it's Daniel's freaking daughter you're talking about. She would have punched her in the face really bad and knocked her off the sparring deck and would have hurt her back or something. Then what would you have done then?
Right. Is that what you would have wanted? I mean, she says that he accuses Daniel and Amanda of being biased, but I think he was a little biased towards Tori.
Yeah, because like, oh crap, I didn't even realize he left. Hold on one second.
Because it was like he saw how much he was going, like he saw how badly that he saw how much Tori was going at Sam
You can really tell she was angry, and he was kind of egging her on.
And like she was like, it wasn't anything against Sam. She was taking her anger out on Sam, and you know, it just like
and that was not the time or the place for it.
Yeah.
Like not when her head was so, you know, like still grieving, you know, like
yeah. And if that fight continued any longer, it would have fucked up the Sam and Tori making amends. Like Sam would have been like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I thought we were cool.
Yeah, then if Sam beat her, she would be angry.
And not only that too, that Sam wouldn't have been able to go to the Sekai Tekai.
Yeah, because she would have been injured, like really, but she would have ended up in the hospital again.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I mean. A lot of people are like debating this, you know, like, oh, Daniel should have let Tori Sam fight it out. And I'm like, not in that moment. Because
not in that moment.
Yeah, I'm
gonna hurt her daughter back.
I think Johnny should have kept his mouth shut and let Daniel handle it.
Yeah, I think he was the wrong. I get what he was trying to say about like she was fighting through it, but like you could tell she was not okay. And you're like,
no, not when you fight through something. You don't do it at the expense of seriously injuring your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just fight it to get it out of your system. You know, it's just like with Miguel and Robbie, you know, like they had all this anger inside of them over everything that happened between them and everything that the other did to them, that, you know, they weren't fighting to hurt each other. They were just fighting to get the anger out.
Fight each other just to get out of their system.
Right. And that's what Tori needed to do. But she wasn't fighting for the point. She was fighting for the pain.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was just a beautiful moment. That was just a beautiful moment with the, you know, with the slumber party. The slumber party was hilarious. I knew that was going to be
that was hilarious.
I knew that was going to be funny.
I laughed my ass off when Tori read out "Hola, Mamacita." I'm like, oh my god!
You know, Johnny may as well have put that. Like, I know Johnny made it look like it was from Miguel, but he may as well have put "Sincerely Yours, Sensei Lawrence" in that text, because that was so Johnny.
I wish we saw a scene like where Miguel and Robbie were looking for their phones or something.
He's like, Robbie's the zero, Miguel's the hero.
Dude, I wanted to see a scene where Miguel and Robbie were like finding their phones or something, because he literally stole their phones.
Like, oh, Lee, I had no idea you were such a social butterfly.
The only thing I don't like about it is the context. Johnny was trying to make them fight again or get angry.
Yeah, because like, I mean, they were holding back during training, so I can understand why he was trying to like fix it. But like, I'm like,
you don't want them to hate each other again.
Like, dude, you're just being toxic for no reason.
You want them to fight again? That's what we did.
Like, they don't want to hate. Like they're tired of their rivalry. They don't want to hate each other anymore. Like they're done with it.
In his defense, though, he didn't want them to like hate each other the way that they did, just strongly dislike.
Yeah.
But the stuff he was doing that could have made them hate each other again.
Yeah.
It's like,
and
why is Robbie calling you? Probably just a butt dial.
And then Miguel texting. I mean, not him texting, but pretending to be Miguel.
Explanations. But it's also though, like, why would Tori be bothered by Robbie calling Sam? Because him and Sam are friends. So.
But why would you call her that late at night? Like,
I know, I get it. No.
Like just the way.
No, I know that.
And Sam was showing something funny on her phone to Tori, and then all of a sudden his name pops up. She's like, "Why the hell is he calling you and not me?"
Yeah. Why is he calling you at night?
What the hell is he calling you for?
And then
if Johnny really wanted to get those two arguing, he would have said something like he would have actually had Robbie text Sam saying, or Robbie, he would have actually had Miguel call Tori, and had Robbie texts Sam. It's like the other night when we kissed, that was so amazing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, they would have freaking fought each other, right?
Yeah. See,
yeah, Johnny, freaking
that would have done it.
Johnny being Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, that text was so obvious that was from Johnny. He might as well have put sincerely yours.
The girl would never talk like that.
No, and Sam knows it. She's dating him.
Yeah, it's like, hola mamacita. Like, what the fuck?
He would not say that.
No.
Him and Robbie are friends now. He's calling him a zero.
Yeah. And not only that, I hope that they give Sam. I think they're going to give Sam and Robbie really good arcs this year. This part, because they basically had no arcs.
Especially with Sam, because they really haven't done that much with Sam. Yeah. If I'm being honest,
I think
Robbie's done more with Sam than they've done more with Robbie than with Sam. To be honest,
yeah, I think that it's also personal for Sam too. It's going to be also personal for Sam too in part 2.
Yeah,
because she's like tired of Cobra Kai taking away everyone she cares about or has grown to care about. You know, first her boyfriend, then her ex-boyfriend. She almost lost her father to the maniac to Silver, the maniac. Yeah, and now Tori, who she's grown to see as a friend.
Yeah, they just got close, and now
Right, she's gonna be tired of like losing them. So
losing people
this
close
is
to her.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I kind of like disagree with Cobra Kai Karate on. Like, I think Miyagi-Do is going to win.
Yeah, I highly disagree with him. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the hell you're smoking. But
I try to understand.
Here's the thing: if Cobra Kai wins, they go global. How the hell are you going to take them down?
You kind of convinced me because it is in part 2. So what are they going to do in part 3 if they win? But Cobra Kai's won almost every tournament.
Something big is going to happen in part 3.
Cobra Kai's won almost every tournament.
I think part 3 is the aftermath. If I'm being honest,
because Cobra Kai has been 2-0 so far in this series.
And Miyagi-Do has not won a tournament since 1985.
You can count freaking Eli winning, but they didn't technically win the whole thing.
Miyagi-Do has not won a tournament in the Millennium.
They wouldn't have a world tournament if they wouldn't have a world tournament if they didn't have it set up for Miyagi-Do to win somehow.
Yeah, because they want Miyagi-Do to go global, pretty much.
Right, and
I understand his points of there's too much toxicity, they're so off balance, there's so much drama.
Yeah, I see what he's saying.
Drama, oh my gosh.
No,
but they're not going to make Miyagi-Do lose again. Come on.
No.
I don't see him going 0-3 in a tournament.
They're going to do it in a way that nobody sees coming. They're going to do it in a way that respects Mr. Miyagi, and they're going to do it in a way that nobody sees coming. With all the theories that we come up with, it's going to be nowhere close. And I can guarantee you that even though it's not personal for Sam and Tori, Kreese is definitely going to use Tori as a weapon against Sam. And Quan will use Tori as a weapon against Robbie.
Yeah.
And this is something that I thought about, and it's kind of a crazy theory, and it's more than likely not going to happen. So guys, don't go crazy or anything like that. It's kind of crazy, and I don't it's probably not going to happen at all. But just imagine if they flip the script. What if instead of Robbie versus Quan in the finals, we get Robbie versus Tori in the finals?
I don't think they're doing that.
I know that.
If that's what they're doing, unless there's not a freaking gender,
I don't think they would switch back to that though, because then what's the point of doing gender divisions?
Yeah, no. I know. Like I said, I know it's a crazy theory, and they're not gonna, and it's probably not going to happen. But just imagine, Like, just imagine if they did do that.
Yeah.
How crazy would that be?
That'd be a rough one though, because obviously, like, if you remove the like emotional side of it, Robbie's winning easily. Like, I don't care what anybody says because he's the more skilled.
How would Quan get eliminated?
Fighter, but put the emotion side into it, it'd be very hard for Robbie to win because that's his girl, you know. So it'd be a tough one, and like, the thing is, like, you can't risk Cobra Kai winning one match. I think Miyagi-Do has to win both of them, if I'm being honest. Because
I agree.
Like we don't know how like this like tournament is worked, because obviously like it can't be the same as the All Valley, because the All Valley is a local tournament.
Not thinking too what a lot of people are not thinking as well is that even if Tori does win, and even if Tori does win a match, even against Sam, and Cobra Kai still loses, she gets nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and remember what Daniel said, never put passion over principle.
Right.
Because, like, even if she does, like, she may end up winning, but badly hurt Sam, and then that screws with her head even more.
Right, and not only that, I mean, I respect that she's honoring her mother. I do. I really do. So even if she does win to do, even if she does win, she does get that, but it's not going to lead her to a better life. Yeah, it's not going to make her happy.
Because, like, if she hurts Sam in the process, it's only going to make her feel worse.
Right, and it's not only that she's not going to get anything. And she's going to be, she's not going to, she won't even have Cobra Kai because her home is in the Valley and Kreese can't return to the Valley.
Yeah, he's a wanted man.
He's a wanted man.
How the frick is this guy able to pop up everywhere like Thanos?
Dude, I wish he was like more sneaky about it, but no, he's just walking around like nothing happened.
Like one moment he's in Korea, another moment he's back in the States, then another moment he's in Barcelona. I'm like, hello.
Wait, Border Patrol, wake up! I wouldn't know how the fuck did he get to Korea? Did he like freaking walk there? What did he do?
Yeah, I mean, and it's like Kreese can't stay in the States. Cobra Kai is banned. The dojo is banned in the Valley, so it's like she literally left Miyagi. She's not going to go back to Miyagi-Do. I mean, they'll accept her back, but she won't want to go back. But she'll feel more alone than ever. She won't have, she doesn't have a boy. She doesn't have a boyfriend anymore. It's like, and if she does win and Cobra Kai wins, she's still going to be trapped, and Sam's going to know this, and this is going to motivate Sam to fight for Tori by beating Tori,
and I think
because
I think it's very possible that Sam might have to use Cobra Kai because she feels like she has to.
Yeah, and
because the reason is Tori was like, she was only in there for 3 episodes, but if we're talking about like a timeline span, if you look at Tori's phone in the show, it says December 2019. She was in there since the end of summer to December, so she was in there for a while. So now that she has a lot more Miyagi-Do training, she's gonna be a lot harder to beat.
Yeah,
and not only that, think about it like this: if Cobra Kai wins, they're going to expand.
Yeah, we're not just talking about the Valley. We're talking about the whole fucking planet.
Yeah, the whole world. Like
Tori will be, which means that Kreese will never let Tori leave. Like he'll emotionally, he won't physically keep her there, but emotionally he'll manipulate her into staying there.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. And Sam knows that. Sam knows that. Even if Tori wins, she'll lose. They all will.
Yeah.
Both Sam and
Sam may even tell her, like, never put passion over principle.
Yeah, that'd be cool of her to say that.
I mean, I gotta say this: Sam and Tori are definitely the Johnny and Daniel LaRusso in each other's life. Like Sam is the Daniel LaRusso in Tori's life, and Tori's the Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
yeah, and it's like
that's why I think Johnny. That's why I think they should have done a dynamic between Johnny and Tori instead of Johnny and Devin, because he was way too desperate to get Devin in the tournament. I'm like, dude, she's way too young. She's way too inexperienced. You're being way too desperate to get her in there.
In fact, you have her over Hawk is one of your top six. Get out of here.
Yeah, like I understand. Like I understood that. Like you're just trying to get her to believe in herself and be confident and stuff. But you're trying way too hard. And I was on Daniel's side when he said we both know Hawk should be in there. Like
that's really one of your main students. That was one of your
like he's the
students.
defending champion. He was the
all one of your original students.
He's got a guaranteed spot.
No, that's It's
he's
like
really
he's
a
like
champion.
One of your best top male fighters.
It's really Robbie, Miguel, then Hawk. That's really the top three right there. Robbie, Miguel, Hawk.
In your dojo,
my
you
picks
passed
for
over in favor of Devin.
Yeah, my picks for the team would have been Miguel, Robbie, Sam, Tori, Hawk, and then that last spot goes to either Kenny or Dimitri, because I think both are worthy of that spot.
Both are definitely better than Devin, that's for sure.
Because like Devin's gonna get knocked out in like the criminal rounds or whatever you call it.
I actually like her story about how she wants to be.
Yeah, and like I said before going into the season, where like I like Devin, I think she's underrated, and you know, she doesn't get talked about enough. The shit she pulled with Kenny, lost all respect for her.
Yeah, because I was actually liking her arc. She was actually one of my standouts until what she did again.
That was just ridiculous.
Because I understand her like attitude about wanting to win. Like I actually like that like storyline.
No, I get it.
And then she did that to Kenny. I'm like, nope. I lost all respect for you. I can't. Like, you literally cheated somebody out of that.
Want to hear my ranking? I would do Robbie, Tori, Miguel, Sam. Definitely Hawk and Dimitri. I wouldn't do any of the younger kids.
I don't know, Dimitri and Kenny. Like I don't know.
Like before I would have said Dimitri, but like I did not like the way Dimitri was acting towards Hawk. He was like, oh, so you're gonna be a moron, and so you're gonna be a moron and not into that.
You have to admit though, his skills do surpass Kenny.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So that's why.
You know what? Yeah, have a Dimitri over Kenny. Maybe just don't have the little kids. But he was screwed out of it, so he should be over there over.
Yeah, and Johnny and Daniel were being wicked biased, like because like
I'm sorry, Daniel had being a little too biased to Anthony.
Daniel had Anthony.
Okay, I forgot about that. Daniel was being biased too. He was being way too biased.
That was ridiculous.
Anthony, you really think he's actually going to do good in that tournament?
I actually have to go.
All right.
I actually have to go. I'm sorry, I can't finish this. Is it possible maybe next week we could maybe do Cobra Kai first? Just if it's okay.
Yeah, because we won't have anything.
If it's okay, it's your stream. What? It's your stream.
We won't have anything new to talk about for the other show because the season wrapped up. But yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm sorry. It was just a suggestion. That's all. It's your stream.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I kept you waiting for 30 minutes, so that's on me.
No. It's not even so much about that. Like I said, it's your stream. It's your stream. It's just a suggestion. I don't want to make you feel like I'm making you do something you don't want to do. You know.
Yeah. We'll manage it better next week.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
you. We already finished the boys. The boys is already done. We're gonna have nothing to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have some predictions for season 5, but
But listen, I just want you guys to know how much I really appreciate you guys. I really do consider you guys my friends here. It really means a lot. It really means a lot to me, you know. And the fact that you would even consider even hearing me out really, really means a lot to me, and it's very much appreciated. But and at the same time, World, I don't ever want you to think I'm taking over your stream ever. And if I ever say anything that bothers you, let me know, okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, all right. I'll talk to you guys next week, all right? And I'll talk to you on Instagram and YouTube, Tristan, on World. On Instagram as well. All right. Have a great night.
You as well.
All right. Bye.
All right. I have to catch up with the chat, but
yeah.
We have Mr. Cobra Kai Karate here.
Oh, there he is.
Someone took their time.
Oh gosh.
How long were you waiting?
I made a decision as I was trying to sleep last night.
God.
I think I will. After I finish rewatching Walking Dead, I will try out The Boys. All right.
Let's go. He's been watching Breaking Bad, so you gotta.
Hey, I'm on season 4, episode 9. So I finally got to the part where he says, "I am the danger."
I am the danger.
Oh my gosh. I watched this episode where like the entire focus was on him trying to kill a fly. Like
I know.
Like that was
I need to watch the show. I need to watch it.
Well, like he's hanging from the railing and like he swings at it and then he just falls off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the end of season 4 is so crazy.
Oh wow. I'm almost done with it already. I'm on episode 9.
How long is the episode? Like an hour or something?
Yeah, like around 40 minutes, 45 minutes usually. If you said you missed Silver, why you said season 6 is Silver season makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have to catch up with the chat. Season 4 is the weakest season, but 4 and 7. Are you talking about The Boys? Yeah, it is the weakest season, but 4, 7, and 8 are my favorites out of the season.
Oh yeah, those are the great episodes this season. The other ones are just like good, but they're not like
episode 4, you had Starlight beating the shit out of Firecracker, which made me fucking cheer. Like, finally, shut that bitch up. Like, she was like on something, and then obviously you have Homelander getting revenge against the people who experimented on him when he was a child, and like just see like how friendly he's acting, but like how sinister and like evil he is. Like it was haunting. And then Huey had the stuff like he was trying to get Compound V for his dad and stuff. That was a good episode. If you said you missed Silver, why you said season 6 Crease season, that makes no sense. Season 1 honestly is the best. I think season 3 is the best. That's my opinion. But
in what? The Boys?
The Boys, yeah. Part 2 is
mine too.
Shine, not Crease. Yeah, I think Silver's going to be in part 2. I only seen episode 1 of season 1 where the dudes.
You watched season 1. Yeah,
that was sad. And
that was an amazing opening.
I don't think
that was when he's like holding her hands and the body's just gone.
Yeah, I don't think he did it on purpose. I think it was an accident.
Yeah, no, it was an accident. I just didn't like he didn't apologize to him until season 3.
Yeah, I mean they had him apologize, but like it wasn't.
That wasn't genuine at all.
It wasn't a real apology. They were like trying to like make it like business, corporal and all that. It was not a genuine apology. Everyone literally said they are tired of Crease now. Oh, really? Not everyone. Stop putting words into people's mouth. Okay. Do I need to time you guys out because you guys don't need to be arguing? Well, you said season 6 is Crease season. You said you missed Silver. Crease did kill Tori's mom. That would make him irredeemable. Yeah, it would just ruin his
There's nothing you can do to redeem him after something like that.
That would just put a sour taste in my mouth. Like, I would.
Yeah, Tori finds out she better not ever forgive him.
I genuinely might actually just like click off the show and now finish.
Tori should never forgive him for that.
Yeah, and Tori would try to beat him up herself. Like,
I heard people say, "Oh, did he poison the mac and cheese?" I'm like, oh,
yeah, with snake venom. I'm like, really? Like, seriously?
That just sounds so dumb to me. Though. Like,
just for the chance of her seeing the fist. Just for the chance of that, of her going to Cobra.
Oh yeah, her like having her.
Yeah,
so he's like a one in like 10.
Because they had like little music when they showed her face.
Like, yeah, they're acting like he's like Palpatine or like Thanos or something. Like Jesus. I don't think Silver killed Tori's mom either. Yeah, some people think Silver's behind.
I don't even think Silver's that evil right now.
Because I don't think Silver would go that far.
Why? First off, why would he even do that? Like, why would he want to?
He doesn't even have that big a problem with Tori. He doesn't even have that much of a problem.
Why would he even want to do that? That's the real problem. I don't think he barely knows.
He never even hated Tori like that, like ever.
Even if he did, like, I don't think he would do that. I mean, how the hell would he even do that in the first place?
Yeah. Mainly because I just don't see what he'd have to gain. Yeah, he wouldn't gain it. Like, what is he gaining out of it? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
That's just people saying stuff.
To be fair, Kreese killed Johnny, even though it's not real. Yeah, but that was a hallucination, and that was him trying to shed his weakness.
That was a hallucination. It's a bit different.
So Kreese is okay. We're saying if that was a hallucination though, like he.
Okay, if I have a dream where someone I hate, I kill him, does that mean I'm a murderer? What the frick are you talking about?
Yeah,
hallucinations are a big difference.
Yeah,
if any of you guys ever played the Arkham games,
there's a difference between fiction and reality. Okay.
Look, if any of you guys like played Arkham games in the chat, like there's like a little hallucination where Batman kills Joker. He literally snaps his neck. You know he'll never do that. He never kills anybody. So
Kreese Neck Cave hallucination. Yeah, it was a little bit ridiculous. Like.
Yeah, that was.
You mean to tell me a 70-year-old man is going to survive a cobra bite? Like,
hell no, dude.
No, you have a 90% chance of dying.
You really tell me that Snake didn't attack him after that more? After he did.
And plus, like, you get really nauseous and really sick for a whole week if you don't get medical attention. So I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, so that's just ridiculous. The whole Tori versus Sam thing is getting old. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. Kreese is literally a wanted man. He broke out of prison, then went to South Korea, and he goes to tournament of cops. Yeah, I'm like, where the hell is Border Patrol? Like, how is this guy able to like just pop up out of nowhere like Thanos?
I'm telling you, he's not going to sneak around.
One moment he's in Korea, another moment he's back in the States, another moment.
I want him to be sneaky. I wish there were like scenes where he was sneaky, trying to sneak around, but he's just walking around like nothing.
Like he's like walking around like he's free, and he's supposed to be like that. Okay, I just read that one. Tori, yeah, she looked freaking miserable. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. What is the worst Cobra Kai theories? I don't know, like the absolute worst one. I've heard some bad ones, like what's her name? Homeless Lynn is Betsy. Like that makes no sense. Julie Pierce is Tori's mom. That's debunked now. That's debunked now, by the way. Like, oh, Julie Pierce is Tori's mom, but they're not.
I remember hearing that. Betsy, is homeless theory on the dude's stream. I didn't say anything though.
They're like, yeah, I remember me and you had like the most awkward reaction. We're just looking at each other like, what the fuck do we do? Like,
I'm not gonna say anything you mean.
I would have said something.
Stupidest thing ever.
Cardi, you would have said something, but
I would have screamed.
Cardi would have went off, dude. Oh
I'm just too nice.
If anyone ever says that theory in my presence, it's not gonna be a pretty sight. Like, I'm sorry. I would not be able to like live. I'm just too like scared to just like call somebody out like that.
Yeah, because like if we went off, we would have gotten kicked off the stream. I'm just saying.
It would be worth it, dude. If someone said that Julia Pierce, or what was the theory again? That
homeless Lynn is Betsy. And
oh my god!
Dude, I wanted to say something like that.
Also, the Hawk is a spy theories before season 4. That was so stupid. Like that made no sense.
That was one of the worst theories I've heard before.
Like Julie Pierce is Tori's mom, which is officially debunked, by the way, because we actually seen what Tori's mom looks like now.
Yeah,
so that theory is not true.
Her name was Grace too. So it was said on there. So
yeah, Miguel's reaction. Yeah, he looked pissed off. Like he was freaking pissed. Like he's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like Miguel is locked in, dude. Episodes are shorter. Yeah, this part did go faster. They were like average. They were like 30 minutes. The last one was like 44 minutes. So maybe the ones in part 2 are longer, but I hope like the very last episode is like an hour and 30, hopefully. Yeah, I did like it while it was a thing, but yeah. Okay, now let's comment the same thing twice, dude. Daniel looking at Tori, he was like, I can't get a break for once. Yeah. And then just seeing Johnny's reaction, it was as if he knew exactly what happened. So Tori and Sam apology. Yeah, Marion Payton did a great job.
That's one of the big few positives about the season for me.
Yeah, Yasmin popped out of nowhere. I did kind of like it in a way where like she was like she wanted him to be more confident in himself, like believe in himself.
That didn't lead anywhere. Well, she kind of says on the first episode, but like even if it does lead anywhere, that's like a big gap because like from where that happened.
Yeah,
episode 2 or episode? No, that was episode 4.
That was episode 4. It was with the Mike Barnes stuff. I was surprised we didn't see Moon at all, but I do understand she's not that important of a character.
Yeah. I thought she was about one.
Which the actress who plays her did show up at the premiere, so I assume she's in the.
Probably popped up like in part 2 or something.
Part 1 was still rushed, but it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part.
I liked it somewhat.
I was not a fan of Dimitri and Hawk arguing and fighting in episode 4 just because
I actually kind of like that drama. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like
it because Dimitri's obsessed with it. Yeah, I don't blame Hawk with how he was feeling. I think Dimitri's just being a total douche.
Here's the thing: just because a character does bad things does not mean it's bad story writing. Because
I actually like that drama. I felt realistic. About like friends might go into separate colleges.
Teens and humans are not going to be perfect. So it's just natural for them to.
That was the only drama I actually liked this season.
It didn't feel like drama that was forced. That came off pretty natural. It seemed like an argument.
Because I'm pretty sure friends have gone fights like that over like colleges and stuff. It felt.
They did Hawk dirty again this season. Yeah, they've been using Hawk as like the punching bag. Chosen One made a good point where like the minute Miguel and Robbie got on the same page, Hawk was going to get pushed away a bit. They
want to focus on them now.
Juju Garcia. Okay. Well, congrats. You just got yourself banned.
The fuck is that? What the hell?
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to ban him. I'm just going to put him in timeout. You'll get one more chance.
Wait, you just put him in timeout?
Yeah, I'm not going to ban him for that because that was just a stupid comment. It's not that serious, but whatever. Tori leaving the dojo, not one person even go after her. Yeah, I'm like, Robbie, go after her. That's your girlfriend, dude.
You telling me Robbie didn't go after her?
I'm like, somebody, like, they just let her leave, and they're like, okay, congrats, Hawk. Like, okay, congrats, Hawk, you're in. And that still kind of pisses me off because that's literally the only reason he gets in is because
he should be in, period.
Like, he's the defending All Valley champ. He should have a guaranteed spot in there.
If they went the right way, it should be Hawk, Kenny, because he technically should have beat Devin in that freaking Woods thing.
Yeah, it was a race too, and no, Daniel was the worst since Ellie does Glaze, Mr. Miyagi. Yeah, but Johnny was being wicked toxic for no reason.
He can sometimes, but he wasn't wrong. Johnny was completely in the wrong in that scene.
It's Johnny's fault. Yeah, and Johnny was completely out of line, saying like, "Oh, I'm sick and tired of hearing that name. You hold him like to such a high standard, perfect little angel."
He's a robber and a thief.
He was a thief and a liar. I'm like, whoa, shut up.
You didn't have to say that, dude. Especially something that's Amanda told you. That's the reason why he's been acting like this, and you throw it into his face like that.
Yeah, my least favorite scene of season 1, part 1 was definitely Kenny. Yeah.
I thought it was funny at first, but it's not even funny anymore.
That was just like, I did thought it was funny when Daniel said, "I don't think he's gonna make it." But yeah, it was rough, and everyone was like, "Ew." Yeah, that was rough. Oh god, the Ouija board. Oh gosh. See the Ouija board scene. Yeah, just like Johnny trying to like force the words like, oh, does Tori want Sam to fall down a flight of stairs and break her bones? Yes. And then
what word does Sam describe Tori or something?
What's one word Sam would describe Tori with? And then
I-T.
He's like, what? It could say bitchin'.
That was a funny scene.
Oh my god, Johnny just being Johnny, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tori and Sam apologize in episode 3. Yeah, I do like that scene. Like, yeah, is it rushed?
I like that scene. I just don't like everything before and after that scene.
Yeah,
it builds up to it. But that scene individually was done really well.
Yeah, it's because I'm like, Johnny really wants him to fight again. I understand he wants him to have a little fire.
Yeah. Just have that spark, but
But that could have ended badly.
I feel like Johnny regressed this season. He kind of has. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
almost every character has, in a way.
It's super. It's super weird. Like he goes and says hey, I want to honor Miyagi-Do. Like we should we should go with Miyagi-Do. Do that.
I'm sorry, what the hell?
And then 4 episodes later, he's like he's trying to bring out Eagle Fang again and stuff like that. I'm like,
Johnny regressed, Daniel regressed, Kreese regressed. Who else did?
Then he's trying to make Tori fight out of anger too.
Yeah. It was just
Devin.
Devin. I just I said before the season. I said before the season that I felt like she was underrated and a lot of people didn't talk about her enough. But after shit she pulled with Kenny, I lost all respect for Devin. I'm like,
she was just whining the whole time.
Yeah, she's just
dude. If Mike doesn't,
she reminded me of Sam in season 2.
Yeah, she was bitching
pay attention to me.
He said he gave Kenny credit for catching the chicken and called Sam and Tori fierce. I'm like, you're just mad because they're both better than you. Like they both whooped your ass. I'm pretty
sure catching the chicken is freaking hard. So of course you get
Rocky could barely do it.
It's like I won the endurance challenge, but he gives Kenny props for catching a chicken.
Fierce too. I'm fierce.
Oh, fierce.
She's maybe that's why Mike doesn't want to see because he knows you're trying to be a pick me. Like pick me, see me what I'm doing, see me
exactly.
Yeah, just being way too desperate for no reason.
And then you should be mad at Johnny because he distracted Mike when he was telling him.
Yeah, he was like, come on, dude, pay attention to Devin. Come on, dude.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not biased. I literally have no.
Come on, dude. Stop being biased. Pay attention to Devin, dude. Come on, dude.
He's not biased.
He's
literally not biased.
He's like, will you shut the fuck up and let me do my job?
Yeah. Because literally, Mike Barnes is not biased. He literally has no connection to the team. Why would he be biased?
Yeah, he didn't know any of them. They didn't know him, so he was the perfect choice.
So clearly, he didn't think Devin was doing good enough in his eyes.
Also, did Kenny? Yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I've said this before. When I watched it the first time, I actually thought Cardi must be jumping up and down because he hates Kenny, but apparently not.
No, dude, that was just distasteful. I mean, I would rather have him just get beat up or something, and he kind of didn't get beat up. You know what I was still hoping for? I was really hoping when Miguel punched that one ball that hit him in the face. I was still hoping for that. I guess that was too corny, but still, them doing that to him and then having him kicked out the Saikai guy, I was like, any character deserves that, in my opinion.
Yeah, he deserved it over freaking Devin, if you want to get in the tournament.
You guys need to win since, it's the last season, so Miyagi-Do has to win this
I disagree.
See, this guy made me really feel like maybe Miyagi-Do might lose.
It was episode 10 they would have to win, not episode 5.
They're literally 0-3, and they're going to be 0-3 in the tournament.
And that's exactly what Miyagi about, not winning with the trophies, but winning with honor, respect, and frankly, fighting the world tournament when you're not focused and with a lot of stuff is not fighting with honor, respect.
Yeah, imagine if tournament stage.
That's why you got me freaking.
I swear to God, if Silver bribes another ref, I am going to lose my shit.
Oh my gosh, dude! If he gets out of the game, bro, just
who would he bribe the ref for? Who would he bribe?
It makes him look so weak. I don't want Cobra Kai to look weak.
Would he do it to make sure Miyagi-Do loses or something? Or
Tori's line about push come to shove applies very well to me. Who am I playing second fiddle to? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you playing second fiddle.
I don't have her back at all. Who are you talking about, dude? Who are you talking about? I'm wicked confused. Part 3, All Out War is the title. Okay. Awkward silence.
Not really a fact, but all right.
Tori is the best. That's a fact. Yeah, Sam's more skilled and she has more experience, so I don't know what to tell you.
Tori technically was beating her, so.
How are make pizza? What? Oh yeah, Make Pizzas just disappeared. Sam Simp.
Who the hell is this guy?
Sam Simp. So I assume this isn't the real Saints Row. So I'm just gonna assume this is phony Pellers or something. But congrats, dude. You just got yourself banned for being toxic. So yeah. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Where was I? Yeah, it's like he can freaking teleport, dude. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Like it's like I'm like this dude take compound V and like get like freaking teleportation powers.
He has teleportation powers. That's why. How did he get Toria?
Maybe I have a theory, guys. Let me know my theory. So when the Cobra bit him, he actually had Cobra powers. Now he's like a Cobra ghost. He can just teleport. He has super.
Man, how did he get to Korea though? Did he freaking take a plane, a car? Like what?
In that one, he just crawled on the ground.
Yeah,
he just crawled.
Brumation. Also, how the fuck is Master Kim still alive? Like he has to be 150 years old at this point.
I know he's takes some magic potions.
If he's well, this takes place in 2020, right? If he's the same
2019,
age,
2020.
He's the same age as Mr. Miyagi, which would be born in 1925. He'd be at 95 years old there. Which is pretty old, but like still. Like,
we don't really know how old he was in that freaking flashback, so
I'm assuming he's around the same age as Miyagi. So he's about 95 to about 100.
But he looks way too healthy, and he must be taking care of himself.
Pretty crazy that he can walk, talk, and still train his students at like.
Or he's just I don't know if you guys watch what the fuck's his name? I can't remember. Strife the Warrior. Yeah. I don't know if you guys watch him, but he put up a post the other day. He made a pretty cool graphic. It was breaking news. Sensei too angry to die.
Sensei too angry to die. That's fun.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, and I just laughed when he's like, no, and he's like, Master Kim, I don't think you understand. He's like, hey, hits him with the stick, and Kreese is like, ugh!
No, you laid this old dude with a stick, like.
That was funny. Kreese also been to Tahiti, yeah. Tori lost a fight with a knife. She always loses to Sam. It wasn't a knife. It was a spiked bracelet, but yeah.
Well, I think Tori is now 3-2 against Sam, right?
She's 1-3.
No, didn't she beat her in the All Valley and the?
I mean,
All Valley.
If it really defends how you say she won that, I don't know. Okay.
I mean, she was still. I would say she still.
I mean, she did get the 3 points, but Sam should have got that third point before. But the freaking rest.
Okay, well then I guess she's 3-2.
And what other fight has she won against her? Really?
I mean, well, this one and then the prom fight.
I mean, she wasn't really winning. I mean, she almost got a point, but she was like fighting like out of anger. Like Sam wasn't even like freaking going all out.
Part 2 is gonna be like Avengers Endgame.
And then the bullfight she did kind of have him beat. And like,
I mean, then Sam kicked her like off little stairs. I feel like she won that. And then she pretty much overpowered Tori in that.
Yeah, she won the season 2 and 3, but I think in season 4, Tori beat her in the prom, and then in this season.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could say she technically did beat Sam in the prom fight, but like I don't even know if I would count that as a full.
I don't count the prom fight though for like either.
They're like tag teaming, and they obviously have way better tag team than both Yo and Sam.
I don't know. She's still kind of.
Devin, yeah, she doesn't have enough experience, so she's gonna get freaking waxed in like the first.
Even this is like a debate for me. I feel like Dimitri should be better.
I think it should be Dimitri because he has more experience and he's got the height and reach advantage. But Kenny is faster.
You could say he's almost just as skilled as him right now. I don't know.
No one asked, bro. Just get out of here, Lily. Okay. Sam has to win this tournament. Yeah, with Tori being Cobra Kai now, Sam has to win. Exactly. He said Tori said we're not about that. Okay, I don't simp for anybody, but okay.
Wrong.
His Wi-Fi went out. Oh no, his Wi-Fi went out.
Wait, you kicked him out, did you?
No, his Wi-Fi went out. I swear to God.
Okay.
His Wi-Fi just crapped out,
No,
man.
I thought when he said that he said wrong, I thought you just kicked him out. Okay.
Yeah. His Wi-Fi went out. Breaking Bad season 5 is some of the best episodes of television history. Yeah, I'm almost done with season 4 already.
I need to watch it. I've seen clips like my grandpa's watched it before, so I've just seen
like season like near the back end of season 2 and like season 3 had like some of the like funniest moments to like make me laugh. Like him just throwing.
I've just seen clips of it. Just Walter just
like,
has like those funny scenes.
Next time you'll open the door.
It just seems like Walter just has funny scenes from the clips I've seen. Yeah. He has like really funny scenes.
Hey, he's back.
All right, my ranking for Breaking Bad's last place. I have season. I'm gonna say season
1.
Yeah, I'll go season 1. Number 4, I'll go season 2. 3, season 3. 2, season 5. 1, season 4.
Yeah, I'm on season 4.
Season 5 is still really good. I think the last episode of season 5 is one of the best episodes, and I think it is the best episode.
And after you watch Breaking Bad, there's like a movie that is after that.
Yeah, and then there's Better Call Saul, which is a prequel of Saul Goodman.
I think it's called like El Camino or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, then there's a movie that takes place after Breaking Bad. It's all about Jesse, because never mind, I can't say that, but yeah, that's a movie, El Camino. Then we have the prequel, which is about 6 seasons. 5 seasons. The prequel. The 6 seasons actually continue.
Better Call Saul's a big hit now. So.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is arguably maybe better than Breaking Bad. Like it's
for real. Damn, people love Breaking Bad. You actually can say it's better.
Better Call Saul is so good. Like it is amazing.
Dimitri and Quan is going to be.
I think it's the best cinematography I've ever seen in a television show. Some of the best acting I've ever seen.
Dimitri and Quan. I think Dimitri's getting waxed by Quan because he's at a point where like
an absolute massacre.
Where like Dimitri's so cocky now and like arrogant. That's gonna
way too overconfident now.
That's gonna bite him if he has to fight Quan.
Like obviously he should be confident, but he's too overconfident.
My opinion, season 5's biggest mistake was Kreese escaping from prison. They should have just had him get out of prison as a result of Stingray changing his story. Yeah, all he had to do was wait a few hours, and he would have gotten
out. Because now it doesn't. Because then
now it doesn't feel weird. It wouldn't feel weird that he's just over here.
Because here's the thing: if he just waited one more day, then everything in season 6 would make a lot more sense of him going around. Because he could just get a plane.
Yeah, so he doesn't look like suspicious or anything.
It makes so much more sense. But I think they only did it because they wanted a cliffhanger in season 5. I guess.
Like, ooh, he broke out of prison. What is he gonna do now?
But like, if you're gonna have it break out, you have to at least stay true to that and have him like actually make it make sense.
Like, make him hide in make him wear like hoodies or something to hide himself. I want to see.
Yeah, like this is not just a big deal. He literally beat up people and have to keep out of jail.
Yeah,
you can just go on.
And he assaulted police officers or like
he can just go through airlines, I guess, and then he can enter a world tournament like they would now do it back.
Then he literally attacked security guards or police officers. Or
yeah, and taking his death off was a crime. So yeah.
Yasmin gave Dimitri confidence. It was a 4. Yeah. King Paris. It has been a long time, my dude. I think Kimmy got left behind, so him and Anthony can squash the beef and protect the valley from Silver. Kyler was one of my favorite characters in season 6, part 3 or part. Wait, what? Sorry, I read it way too fast. Kyler is one of my favorite characters in season 6. Hope he comes back at least in part 3. I mean, hey, if that's the last we ever see of Kyler,
that was a pretty good ending.
What a send-off.
No offense, I respect your opinion, but I have no damn clue in how Kyler was your favorite character in season 6.
I mean, he had a pretty good arc.
I mean, yeah, but like favorite is like, oof.
Yeah. Mitch.
I love the scene though.
Mitch nickname is Hilarious Muscles. I'm not calling him fucking Muscles.
Mike is being too nice. You're being way too nice to him.
I don't like Orange Jimmy said that.
Sorry, I was shocked that he made it in over Bert. Like,
he really doesn't, Steven. He really doesn't.
Yeah, like he gets up and he's like, "Sup, ladies? I'm Muscles." I'm like, "Shut up, dude."
Could one of them punch him, please?
Yeah, like somebody, like one of them punch him in the face and the other one kicks him in the nuts. Please. He needs a bigger role. Kyler's a cool character. The show just makes him lose fights. Yeah. I mean, he is funny because it is Joe.
I think that's the last we see of. I think it's the last we see of Kyler in the show.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind it, to be honest.
I think that was like a fair on his character. Say, hey, Kyler got back on his feet. He's moving on in life in a good way. He goes to this nice frat, nice college. Everything's good now. I think that's a good way to leave out his character. I don't.
Yeah,
think
and like I felt like
I don't think they're gonna expand on that with like everything else going on in the show. I mean, like he is
I felt like that was a really good that was a really good send off.
His character arcs and whatever he would go through is so separate from the plot. He's not even in Dojo, so I don't know what he would even do.
Yeah,
Tyler doesn't necessarily need a bigger role. I just like to see him at least assist Miguel in some way, such as helping Kenny and Anthony defend the Valley if someone comes back. Okay. Robbie and Tori should be the second attack of winners, especially with the promise made to each other and what win would mean for both characters. I agree with Robbie. If Tori was still in Miyagi-Do, I would agree with you.
Well,
but now I don't. She can't win now. She's in Cobra Kai.
I just feel like her like mental.
She can't win for Cobra Kai because
you could make the argument
that think that Cobra Kai is the way, and it's
you could make the argument that maybe Devin steps down because of everything she finds out. But like even that, I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, but I don't see that happening because like shouldn't the rosters be like finalized and like the rules? Like
yeah, what's she gonna be like? Oh, I cheated or about?
I don't think you're allowed to like switch dojos.
They're gonna be like, oh,
exactly. I agree because like this guy could go there and that could go there. We can just start switching students around. Like, no, I think when you go enter the tournament, you got to keep your students, and if they drop out, they drop out.
Imagine she's like, I cheated. Then Kevin deserves the spot, but they're already there. You
can't have someone on a dojo, then just leave for a dojo
because they're already there. They can't just get Kenny to come.
So like, it's pretty much like they're set in stone. There's nothing you can do about it.
But how are you supposed to forgive her if you did that? Because he wanted to be in that tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't even think Mitch should have been in the season. If I'm being honest, like
why did they bring him back? I mean, I guess it's
we just don't need him. We don't need him.
I guess he's funny.
Doesn't need a big role. Yeah, I don't care about Mitch. I think Kreese took the private jet to Korea. That Kim took in season 5, probably.
Yeah, because there's no way he got on a private plane, like a regular plane.
He can't. He can beat Dimitri. Probably. Why does Dimitri have a role? Okay. I just don't see it because I don't think you're allowed to switch dojos in the middle of a tournament. It just doesn't make sense.
Maybe she can quit. Maybe she doesn't want to end up doing it. She just leaves. But
your Wi-Fi crapped out, my friend. I don't know what happened.
Where the hell it's not.
Breaking Bad is good. Season 4 was my favorite.
Did you?
Yeah, that's facts there, Nico.
Let's see. Episode 5, I did some of the dojo names like Iron Dragon, West End Warriors.
Those pretty cool names.
Cobra Kai Cry is better YouTuber than you. Cobra Kai World, did we meet to him? Yeah, that's true. That's true. He is better.
That's right, Dragons. Well,
he's more consistent. He's more consistent with his,
that's that's.
And what do you even got to say though? You don't even need to say.
So, I mean, I'm not denying facts. I'm just saying.
That is a fact, but still, I mean,
I think
about him. I don't know why he even.
There could be a YouTuber. Well, there could be a YouTuber that posts 10 times a day, and YouTuber that posts 1 time a week, and some people can still like the guy who posts 1 time a week.
I don't think he need to say.
You can't really determine it because YouTube and who's better and worse is completely subjective and based off the fans. So. That all depends on the people who watch me and you. But
yeah, I just think you do a better job,
Well, I don't know.
Season 4, Breaking Bad's amazing. Yeah, I'm almost done with it. I'm a big time karate supporter. Up he goes far with this channel. Okay, you got a big fan here. Cool. They should have brought Leah, but nah, I don't really.
No, who gives a less of a fuck about Leah, bro?
Like people are saying, "Oh, what if that's Julie Pierce's daughter?" Really?
Holy frick! When people just shut about Julie Pierce,
Cobra Kai Nation is better than Cobra Kai Kid. Well, Cobra Kai Kid is Karate's brother, so I don't know.
That's not true.
I mean, that's what you believe.
I don't know. I think Silver shows up episode 6. Dan looks worried. Silver going to say, "Missed me, Danny boy." It's possible. Kyler isn't one of my favorite overall characters, but I just like his character in this part 1 a lot. He's definitely not one of the best overall characters. I think that's the last time for Kyler, possibly. Kyler will be a main character. I don't think he'll be a main character, and we're not.
Like the last part.
Dre Parker and Mr. Han are not appearing in this. Sorry.
I really hope they're not.
I don't know if I can fully believe that anymore because I heard a lot of rumors, but I'm not gonna. I just really pray to God that does not happen.
Yeah, Jaden Smith doesn't even act anymore, so I don't even know how that would even happen. They're not canon. The characters said they aren't on it. Yeah.
Maybe freaking Mr. Hong, but I don't know about Gray Park.
That's Kung Fu, so it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to bring Kung Fu characters into it. Yes, they are. The creators did not. Yeah, they did, bro.
Yeah, the creators did say that.
Do you watch football? What do you mean? Do you mean
we're
like
talking about real?
Talking about football or NFL?
Do you mean real football, like NFL?
Are you talking about football?
Or do you mean soccer?
Even are you talking about the real red, white, and blue patriotic
regular NFL football? Or you talking about football?
Or the get me my telly, y'all know watching football or that football?
No, like soccer. I do not care.
I watch American football. Yes,
I can't wait for it.
Yeah, we all do. I like to see a reconciliation between Eli and Dimitri, them apologizing to one another and remaining brothers. And if you go to different colleges, I think Dimitri will get injured in part 2. Yeah, I think he's going to get hurt. At this point, I don't think we need Julie Pierce.
I feel like she should have been in part 1.
I could still see her coming back. There's still plenty of time.
She should be in part 1, in my opinion.
Dude, Cobra Kai community ranked channel. What? I don't understand the question, but okay. Maybe Leah comes back for Kenny since Kenny left, and we see them after the tournament. Kenny's changed, not doing karate. I don't see that.
They would only bring her back if they're going to give Kenny a love interest. That's all.
Like, I actually thought they were going to use Devin for that, but you can't do that now because she literally did him.
I think she might. I mean, if they do a relationship with Devin, it's going to be Anthony, I think.
Like, I don't think she'll get with either one of them because I actually think both of them are going to be mad at her. Like, Kenny's going to be mad. Kenny's going to be mad at her for, you know,
he thinks it's Anthony, so
and I think Anthony's going to be mad for letting Kenny believe it was him when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Maybe at the tournament we will get more lore on Miyagi's history with Taikai.
Sorry, it would also be really weird to see a bunch of freshmen dating. Like, I don't know. I don't think anybody wants to do that. Besides maybe Chris from Mr. Beast. I don't know.
Oh God.
No, I don't do tier lists of Cobra Kai channel. I just think it's weird.
We did one like years ago, but I'm not.
All right, but I'm going to close out the stream. I am going to go watch Breaking Bad now. But thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Tristan, Karate, and Melissa. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys next week.
Oh, yeah. Real quick. Deadpool free tomorrow. I'm making my review on it, spoiler review tomorrow, and then on Talks channel that night, we're doing a live review. Anyone's watching the movie tomorrow, check all that stuff out. Join the live. It's going to be spoilers, of course. It's going to be really fun.
All right.
I
will watch The Boys eventually. All right.
You're going to love it, dude.
I'm going to schedule a lot of therapy.
Yeah, it's peak, dude.
It's peak. Yeah,
I'll be on the peak of like my depression, maybe. But anyway, guys, I will watch that. I will.
Just ignore all the graphic stuff. Okay, just ignore it.
I'm not fine. Like I said, I'm fine with graphics. I'm just not fine with Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, all right. That's about all I have to say.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
Peace
out.